Oh yes, you shape me first, inside then out. So femininity is not defined from your outside, it's defined from your inside.
Yes.
Shape me first inside then out. You formed me in my mother's womb. I thank you, high God, you're breathtaking. Body and soul, I am marvelously made. I worship in adoration, what a creation. You know me inside and out. You know every bone in my body. You know exactly how I was made, bit by bit. How I was sculpted from nothing into something.
Yes.
Like an open book, you watch me grow from conception to birth. All the stages of my life were spread out before you. The days of my life all prepared before I even lived one day.
Yes.
So when we don't embrace our femininity, that's who we are.
Mm-hmm.
When we don't embrace it,
Mm-hmm.
we're basically telling God,
Wow.
you messed up,
Wow.
and you made a mistake.
Mm.
Because when you go into a place where you step out of what you've been created to be, and you are chasing after something that you weren't made to be, you have then taken yourself from a place of being an original, and now you have settled to be a clone.
Wow.
That's what we say to God. What you did over here was awesome. But what you're doing right here, not quite right. That's what we're saying when we're chasing behind an identity that's not ours. That's what we're dealing with. And it grieves his heart because he wants the balance. He wants the men to come forth, and he wants the women to come forth. Everybody has a distinct role. It shouldn't be no confusion who's the man and who's the woman. Shouldn't be no confusion. You should be able to identify it immediately. They drop, we nurture. So embrace it. Embrace who you are as a woman. The second thing is you must be trustworthy. We're going to talk basic stuff. Ain't going to tell you about no preaching or nothing. If I can't trust you, you cannot talk to me, let alone preach to me. You got to be trustworthy. You got to be. It's a must. 1 Corinthians 4:2, it says, moreover, it is required in stewards that one be found faithful. So many times we magnify things. We think of a pastor like, okay, they're a steward over something. We think of a deacon, okay, they're a steward over something. But each and every one of us are stewards over something. It might be your household. It might be the fact that you're in a managerial role on your job. You're responsible for something. So it's two-folded. One, can he trust you with what he's given you to cover? Can he trust you with it? Then the other thing is, can your counterpart trust you? Two things. Can he trust you with what he gave you? But then can your counterparts trust you? That means that that sister comes along and she's going through her crisis and she's having her senior moment, younger moments, everybody ain't senior, but you know, having a moment. Are you just taking in the information just to use it against her later? Are you trustworthy? Can you be trusted with the nakedness of a person when they're pouring their heart out? They already know they messed up. Or are you the first one to say, I found out on yesterday and I heard? Are you carrying it? Are you the one carrying it around? Or did it stay right there? Trustworthy. If I'm in your face, this is me. Am I totally different when I'm not in your face? Am I coming behind your back and saying, you know, instead of coming to you and say, you know what, they got on my nerves. But am I running over here and telling 10 other people that don't even know you that you get on my nerves? And then you change the perception of people that will encounter